Semen retention creates a dark, masculine energy that women sense within seconds of you entering a room. You stop being the predictable nice guy and start projecting a formidable, mysterious presence that demands instant attention and respect. This shift is not about becoming a villain. It is about the re-emergence of the raw, primal masculinity that modern society has spent decades suppressing. When you stop leaking your life force, your vibration deepens, creating a gravitational pull that is both slightly intimidating and intensely attractive to the feminine. Before we go deeper into semen retention mastery, subscribe to this channel and join our Telegram community, link below. You'll get guidance, insights, and exclusive updates designed to accelerate your growth. Stay connected. Your discipline, focus, and transformation begin right here. The dark energy women sense is actually the presence of a man who has integrated his shadow and mastered his strongest biological urge. Most men are transparent because their desires control them. A woman can see right through a man who is thirsty for her validation. When you retain, you no longer project that seeker energy. Instead, you project a contained energy. This containment creates a vacuum of mystery. She senses that you have a source of power she cannot quite define, and this uncertainty triggers her curiosity and her primal instincts. Biologically, this shift is linked to the stabilization of your nervous system and the increase in your androgenic profile. When you are in a state of constant depletion, your energy is frantic and low frequency. You are easily startled and socially anxious. Retention grounds you. You develop a heavy presence. Women are incredibly sensitive to the weight of a man's energy. They sense that you are not easily moved by their emotional storms. This dark steadiness acts as a mirror to her own fluid nature, creating a powerful polarity that she feels in her gut. This energy shift is often felt before a single word is spoken because it is broadcast through your pheromones and your nonverbal carriage. Research into human chemical suggests that our bodies communicate our status and emotional state through scent. A man on retention produces a different chemical signature than a man who is constantly releasing. This signature signals high testosterone, low cortisol, and high self. To a woman, this smells like a man who is dangerous to his enemies, but a safe harbor for his tribe, creating a dark allure. There is a specific type of tension that develops when you carry the energy of the unleashed hunter within a civilized frame. Retention stops the domesticated look that most men carry. Your facial features tighten, and your movements become more economical and precise. This is the dark energy of readiness. A woman senses that you are capable of intensity. In a world of soft men, your sharp edge stands out. She senses that you are a man of action, not just a man of words. And this potential for intensity is deeply intoxicating. The silence of a retainer is louder than the chatter of 1,000 depleted men, because you are not seeking external validation. You don't feel the need to fill every silence with nervous talk. You can sit in silence and hold space. This dark quietness is provocative. It forces her to wonder what you are thinking. Most men give themselves away too fast. The retainer is a closed book. This psychological darkness or opacity is a major factor in why she cannot ignore you. She feels compelled to solve the puzzle of who you are. Women also sense the threat of your independence, which they find irresistible. A man who retains is a man who can say no to the most pleasurable experience known to humans. If you can say no to that, she realizes you can say no to her. This means your yes actually has value. The dark energy she senses is the realization that you are not under her thumb. You are a sovereign individual. This lack of tameability creates a healthy level of anxiety in her, which keeps her focused on you and invested in the interaction. The shadow side of masculinity is often associated with protection and boundary setting. When you retain, your boundaries become firm. You no longer tolerate disrespect just to stay in a woman. It's a good grasses. This dark firmness is actually what the feminine craves. She wants to know that your no is a real no. When she senses that you have the internal strength to walk away, it signals that you have the strength to protect her. Your energy shifts from being a supplicant to being a guardian. A shift she detects instantly. Another layer of this energy is the unblinking nature of your focus. As discussed in previous scripts, the eyes of a retainer are piercing, but combined with dark energy, this gaze becomes a form of predatory observation, not in a harmful way, but in the way a king observes his domain. You are not looking at her for permission. You are assessing her. This shift in the power dynamic is felt as a dark thrill. It subverts the modern nice guy dynamic and restores the ancient dance of masculine and feminine energy. Your presence becomes a physical weight in the room. This is the social gravity phenomenon. Men who release frequently often feel light or hollow, and they are easily ignored in social settings. The retainer has a density to his energy. When you walk into a room, the air seems to change. Women sense this density as a form of status. Even if you aren't the richest or most handsome man in the room, the dark weight of your energy makes you the most significant presence, drawing her eyes toward you. This energy shift also affects your voice. Retention often leads to a deeper, more resonant vocal tone due to the effects of androgen levels on the vocal cords. A deep, resonant voice carries a dark, masculine vibration that feminine ears are biologically tuned to. It bypasses her logical mind and speaks directly to her limbic system. When you speak, she doesn't just hear your words. She feels the vibration in her own body. This physical resonance is a key component of the instant energy shift she detects. The darkness is also a lack of desperation. Desperation is bright, loud, and repulsive. It is the energy of I need something from you. Retention is the energy of I am complete within myself. This self-sufficiency is dark because it is mysterious. Most people are not self-sufficient. She senses that you aren't trying to get anything from her. This creates a safe space for her to explore her own attraction. Because you aren't pushing, she feels the pull of your energy, and that pull is magnetic. We must also consider the intensity of the retainer's presence. Most men are distracted, their minds always elsewhere. The retainer is hyper-present. This level of presence is so rare that it feels eerie or dark to those used to the modern, distracted male. When you are 100% focused on the moment, it creates a bubble around you and the person you are with. A woman senses that she has your full attention, and the intensity of that focused masculine energy is unlike anything she experiences elsewhere. Finally, this dark energy shift is the result of internal alchemy. You are turning raw sexual drive into personal power. You are a man with a loaded gun who chooses not to fire. This potential energy is what the feminine senses. It is the danger of a man who is in full control of his power. She can't ignore it because it is the most potent biological signal a man can send. It says that you are a high-value, disciplined, and formidable male who is operating on a level most men will never understand. The beauty of this dark energy is that it requires no effort. You don't have to act dark or mysterious. It is the natural byproduct of your conservation. The more you retain, the deeper this shift becomes. You become a black hole of masculine energy. Nothing can escape your pull, yet you remain still and silent at the center. This is the ultimate energy shift that women sense instantly, and it is the foundation of a new level of attraction and respect that will change every interaction you have.